This is 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
The Delta variant is here in the U.S. It's by far the majority of cases, and it's running rampant in places with particularly low vaccination rates. What we've seen is, in response, Republican governors of some of those states that have those low rates across the country trying to mobilize their constituents to vaccinate, which is great, a great development. In deep red Arkansas, for instance, which has seen a 142% spike in new COVID cases over the last 2 weeks, the governor there, Asa Hutchinson, is traveling across the state, doing his best to dispel conspiracy theories and to get people vaccinated with decidedly mixed results. Watch what happens at a town hall earlier today when the governor says the vaccine does not cause infertility.
Does this impact fertility? Well, the answer is no, and that's been the data, but
So there is no medical evidence at this time that the COVID vaccines impact fertility. There is a great deal of evidence that the COVID illness itself causes problems with pregnancy.
That's a tough scene to watch. Good for them.
Mark chapter 3, verse 23. And he called them unto him, and said unto them in parables, How can Satan cast out Satan? And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but has an end.
Increase in hospitalizations, Newsom added that too many people have, quote, chosen to live with this virus.
We're at a point in this epidemic, this pandemic, where choice, individuals' choice not to get vaccinated is now impacting the rest of us in a profound and devastating and deadly way.
In the last day, the number of hospitalized patients in the state for COVID increased 6.4% to 3,331, with 65 new deaths recorded today. Newsom blasted conservatives for perpetuating vaccine misinformation, specifically naming Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, Senator Ron Johnson, and Tucker Carlson of Fox News. And Newsom isn't the only one taking action in California today. Here in San Francisco, an industry group of 500 bars says it is recommending guests will need to show either proof of vaccination or a negative COVID test to drink indoors. Those who do not will be able to drink outdoors and in parklets. The public is divided on proof of vaccination at work, restaurants, and shops, according to a recent poll from Inside California Politics and Emerson College. When asked, 35% agreed with proof of vaccination, 51% disagreed, and 14% were unsure or had no opinion. I have a feeling this is just the beginning.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 7. Then answered I and said, What shall be the part and asunder of the times? Or when shall the end of the first and the beginning of it that follow it? And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. So as you can see, my fellow Hebrew Israelites, we are definitely at the end of this thing. This is the end of Esau's rulership. His kingdom has fallen. His nation is divided. They're going to come against the true saints. Stand strong. Gird up your loins. Don't fold. Stay true to Yahushua. Stay true to Yahweh, the Father. Stand boldly. Don't cave in. Don't give in. Stay strong. And you will receive a crown of life. This is Revelations chapter 2, verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and you shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Don't let this wicked world overcome your righteousness. Stay true to this word. They're going to come against us. Stay true to Yahushua, and you will receive a crown of life. This world is done. Ain't nothing in this world that's worth anything. This world is garbage. Look at this world as garbage, and the world to come as gold. Don't love this life. This life is over with. Ain't no turning back. Ain't no turning back. Keep moving forward in this truth. Keep moving forward in this word, and you will be blessed by the Most High Yahweh. All praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakadash, and Shalom to the elect.